Causative verbs are the verbs that used to indicate. In a causative sentence, there is always some kind of power relationship. Hi guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my channel. Causative verbs. Causative verbs are the verbs that used to indicate that one person causes another person to do something. For the first person, in a causative sentence, there is always some kind of power relationship. One person has a power to change or command another person's actions, like workers will do what the boss says, kids listen to their parents, or a customer can tell staff what to do. One person can cause somebody to do something for him or her by asking, paying, requesting, or forcing the person. The causative verbs are let, make, have, get, and help. So since there are so few causative verbs, we are going to go ahead and take the time to look at example of each and discuss the sentence structure for proper use. Okay, our first verb today is let. Let means that we allow someone to do something. Subject, let, object, infinitive. Simon let me ride his car. Here I need his permission to ride his car, and Simon allows me to ride his car. Let's try other examples. I will let my sister sleep in my room. You shouldn't let your children watch unsuitable programs. For each of these sentences, the verb let is followed by an object and base form of the verb that describes an action the object will perform. Okay, now let's move on to make. Make. When we make someone to do something, it means that we're forcing someone to do it. They have no choice. We make people to do things that they don't want to. It sounds cruel, but that's the concept. Subject, make, object, infinitive. He made me watch a horror movie. I didn't want to watch it, but he forced me to do it. My daughter makes me come back for a follow-up visit. The school makes students follow strict rules. The school is not necessarily forcing them to do it, but the school is obligating them to do it. He made me tell her this bad news. The causative verb make precedes the object that is performing the action, followed by the base form of the verb or infinitive that describes an object's actions. Let's move on to have. Have. There are two ways of using have as a causative verb. First way to say that someone will do something for us, and we usually use it for a paid services. Subject, have, object, past participle, or verb 3. What is past participle? Eat, ate, eaten. Eaten is a past participle. John had his car washed. Here, John isn't washing his car by himself. Someone else is doing or performing the action for him. He always has his house cleaned. I had my haircut. Mary will have her schedule prepared. If you notice here, we are not saying who does the action, right? Firstly, this is normally because it is obvious who does it, like manager or hairdresser, makeup artist. Second, we might also not say who does the action because it is not important who does the action. It's just simple as that. Let's look at the second way of using have as a causative verb. We use have when we give someone responsibility to do something. Subject, have, object, and base form of the verb or infinitive. John had Alex clean the bathroom. Here, John is giving a responsibility to Alex to clean the bathroom. It gives you a vibe of importance. He always has me do his work. Mary will have Alex prepare her homework. Let's move on to get. When we use get, here we are persuading someone to do something. There are also two ways to use get as a causative verb. Let's get into the example of using get. First, subject, get, object, to infinitive. He always gets me to do his work. He always persuading me to do his work. I got the waiter to bring us some menus. I'm getting my sister to send me a picture of her new house. Second, subject, get, object, past participle. Gary got his house cleaned before the party. He always gets his work done. Mary will get her homework prepared. Usually the causative verb get will require the word do before the object's action. But sometimes the word get is used informally in place of have. When this happens, the do is not required. Okay, the last one, help. Help as a causative verb means that assist someone or make it possible or easier for them to do something. Here you can use two structures of using help as a causative verb, with to or without to. Both are grammatically correct and there is no difference in meaning. So it is up to you which one do you prefer. They help her clean her house. They help her to clean her house. Same meaning. Sally helps me do my homework every night. Sally helps me to do my homework every night. Okay, now let's do a mini review before we end this lesson today. Let. We allow someone to do something. Make. We force someone to do something. Have. Someone will do something for us. Get. We are persuading someone to do something. Help. We assist someone to do something. Okay, finally that's it for today's lesson. How did you go? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also don't forget to connect with me on all of my social media. See you next time. Bye bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.